Hey everybody, let's get that all situated there and make sure you guys can hear me. How are you? Happy Friday. All right, so this Friday we are going to do a nice, elegant evening out makeup look. The only thing I have on today is brows. Put my mirror, got me a little something to drink here, and we're just going to do a nice pretty soft evening look featuring some Fiction products, some First Aid Beauty products, my current favorite mascara, and we're going to feature a product I got, a Sydney Grace product I got from Kendra Lee's store out in Owasso. She is a Multimedia Makeup Academy alumni, and she has a beauty store. She has a makeup store where she sells makeup, and she works on clients and makes them beautiful for their special occasions. So we are going to work on a look. Let me just switch this song over. All right, so brows in today, I just have on some Lingering Brow by MAC Cosmetics. That's it, that's all. Make sure I grab the foundation. Okay. I'm going to be priming my face with a little bit of the oil-free mattifying gel by First Aid Beauty. And I wonder how these two products are going to look together. They're two different textures, which I love to do, but I haven't played with them as a group on the eye, so I'm really excited to see how that turns out. This primer is so nice because it's mattifying, but I also feel like my skin is having a drink of water every time I put it on, and it really helped me out today. I'm gonna button this. I wish I'd been able to wear this a little bit more. I got this dress a little while ago, a couple years ago now, from Forever 21, and it is the cutest, cutest ever dress. Okay, so got my brows on. I'm gonna go in with First Aid's Beauty Bendy Avocado Concealer in the shade Tan. And this stuff really doesn't crease. Like, it's so nice. You guys notice anything? I'm extra shiny up here with my new light. Mm-hmm. We're getting real bright up in here. So I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender, making it even damper. I kind of went hard on the water. And I'm just going to blend out. And I might do just a slight extra layer because it's evening out. So I want to give my under eye just a little bit more security. My eye being a little bit larger, sometimes I need some more security under there because I can tend to have a sunken in eye look just for the weight of my eyeball. Not a whole lot though, because you also don't want it creasing up on you. All right, so that's on. Today I'm going to do a stick concealer, which is something I actually love wearing out for an evening when I'm going maybe on date night, going to dinner. I just love the nice radiance a stick foundation gives me. They're often very creamy and like demi-matte finish. I'm going in with one of my favorite foundation sticks, and this is the Skin Foundation Stick by Bobbi Brown in number 4.75 or Golden Natural. Here we are with YouTube and its issues with focusing. It's hot. It worked. Okay, so I'm just going ahead and blending that foundation in with a smoothie blender. So I learned something new today at the Ultas are carrying Storybook Cosmetics, and they are an online independent makeup brand that are known for selling like the kind of Harry Potter looking makeup book. Like everything is based off of a book or a movie. And they have the burn book from Mean Girls. And I was just shocked. Like, I had no idea that they were carrying that in Ulta, like at all. Ulta's kind of just like killing the game right now when it comes to the brands that they're carrying. They are just shutting it down. I'm going to add a little bit more. Just there. My forehead is fine. Alright, now I got the coverage I am desiring for this look. What I like about stick foundations, you guys, is that they're actually capable of building up without it looking heavy on you. As you can see, I got some great lighting going on. So you can see that this doesn't look heavy or cakey. It's just smooth. It's not rolling off. It's not separating at all. I love that about stick foundations if it's the right one. Some of them can be really like chalky, and once you try to layer on those parts, kind of break each other down. This doesn't do that. I'm actually just going to very lightly set my foundation today, Midnight Luxury Powder, of course, and just go and dust over because I do want a nice, clean, glowy look. Just taking my fluffy crown brush. It is one of my favorites, so I can't tell you the number because I have rubbed it right off. So this is a new playlist I found. I really like it. It's called The Vibe Guide. And I jam. It's got some good songs on here. They clickbaited though because they had a Santa Claus hat. So I thought maybe I'd get a little bit of holiday music in, and that just was not the thing. So the look I'm doing is going to be, I would say if you're going out for a glass of wine or a nice dinner with friends or a loved one, maybe you're going to see a show like a play. Maybe you're checking out some of the new little holiday pop-up spots, which is actually a thing downtown in Michigan. I've seen online they had some holiday pop-up spots going on. I'm actually going to zoom in a little bit. All right there. So you guys can see the makeup look even closer. But yeah, they have some spots down there that are just kind of like right for the winter, and I want to get down there this December and check some things out. My 2019 goal, aside from just really cranking out some hard work, getting some excellent episodes to you guys and keeping you informed and updated on all things Multimedia Makeup Academy, is also just working on myself and also finding time to have some more fun. So here we go. And also learning another language, because I want to be I want to have multiple languages under my belt. So I'm going in with another favorite, my Kryolan eyeshadow primer. Love this stuff. I'm just going to prime my eyelids. You're going to see you can do a really pretty elegant look without having to take a lot of time doing your makeup either. I'm going to show you that I'm using 2 products only today for shadow. So I'm going to go in. This is what I got from Kendra Lee's makeup store. This is the Pamper Yourself shade Sydney Grace, the cream eyeshadows. Beautiful. I'm just going to pop some on my sanitation station down here. This is beautiful gold. Let me swatch it on the back of my hand so you guys can see it. Look how pretty that is. And I'm just going to take a packing brush and go ahead and put that on. And then when I want to touch the color up, I am, of course, just going to take the back of my finger and do so. So I'm just grabbing my packing brush. And look at that. And just all over the lid. A little of this goes such a long way. I love this pretty metallic, like this foiled finish this has. She's saying it's not a false alarm. Sound like she was saying I'm not a fool to love at first. And I was confused the house. I'm like, this sounds like a good song, like happy. So what's she talking about? But no, I hear it. They need to put lyrics on these, okay? So you see I'm not super neat with that because we're of course going to go and blend it out with another shade. And I'm going to blend it out with my Pure Pigment eyeshadow from Inglot Cosmetics in the shade 63. And I'm just going to take a blending brush there, another crown brush. I might be able to tell you the number of this one. Nope, nope. Now blend that right on off. Used it to high heavens. I'm supposed to be like reorganizing my makeup room this Sunday, so it'll be a shampoo day. It'll be recategorizing everything. Been doing some trades with vendor buddies lately, so I've got some new in. Got some good stuff. So I'm just going ahead and blending that crease out. And I'm going to take even less off of the brush, because that's a lot. And I want this to be a nice, elegant shine, but I don't want it to overpower our beautiful soft golden we have. Then I'm going to take a cleaner blending brush, something with no product on it, and I'm going to blend out the top of that Pure Pigment. And just soften it down a little bit. When you have a look in your head and it kind of doesn't go how you were thinking, but you end up liking the end result. That's what's happening with me right now. I'm going to go back in with my Sydney Grace and just pop a little bit more of that on my lid. And we're going to put some underneath too, of course. I gotta get back to Kendra and get some more of these shades of Sydney Grace. And you can get them online with her too, but I just love going to her store since the first time I visited. It's just such a cute store, and I'd be really interested to see what that downtown looks like right now during the holidays. So I'm gonna find a day off to head up there. Go get me some more of these shades, honey. And I'll vlog it. That would be a good video for you guys too, shopping with Kendra. So I'm just going ahead and I am blending out the same shade underneath. Just nice and light. I like this song, if you can't tell. Look at that. Look at that blender. Alright, so we're going to see what's left on our brush with our shade 63. We're just going to softly blend because these are really pigmented. Soft as possible. Blend that out. And I'm thinking just the outside, actually. I don't want to go all the way around with this coppery shade. I'm just going to keep it on the outer parts. This will look pretty blended out with a lilac, too. And just making sure everything is blended the way I want it to be. And round it off the way I want it to be too. We're going to take our fluffy brush now. I'm just going to move away any of that fallout. Just like that. And we're going to go ahead and just do some contouring. And I'm just going in with my bronzer bar by Tarte. It's just what I had here sitting at the table. And then I'm going to use my contour brush. I'm going to move that back so you guys can see. And you see I'm stippling it on. I've been really liking stippling my contour on first and then blending it out lately. Because sometimes when you blend it, it just kind of tends to be a little patchy. Almost like the brushes don't want to catch where you're placing it. So I've been patting it down first and then going ahead and blending it out. And bronzer, when I'm going up here to contour, that I don't mind because I'm going up and out. Just like that. And you see how I'm going more into like a triangle? I want my contour to create that shadow like right there where my arch of my brow begins. And that way it's just going inward a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So many different ways to contour too. And I've been kind of just stepping out of my everyday routine when I've contoured lately and just brushing back up on the techniques I do know. Usually I just go straight around very lightly because I do like the shape of my forehead. But I've also been liking the contour color kind of pushed in a little bit, and it does make the forehead appear just a little bit smaller. Another thing I've been doing, because I notice I lose my mold under my makeup, is I'll take my brow product, kind of like what people do with freckles, but I'll just put the color back on my mold. Like, hey girl, we miss you. And then that's that. So I'm going to pop on some blush. The blush that I am using is this blush from a company called Note Cosmetics. And I love it because it's a really pretty soft peach. And I think that it's good for all year round. As you can see. Super pretty. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop some of that on too. Also been liking stippling my blush on and then ridging it up. This is a good mix. See what I mean? How my eyes can sometimes cast a little shadow. You can always go in with a lighter powder or once you color corrected, of course, concealer slightly, and you can brighten that up if you want. I could just take my enhanced yellow powder here and pop on a little bit of color there. I'm just making sure my blush and everything is merged together nicely. So that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and go in with Enhance here. It's a nice warmer yellow. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of that brightener under the eye. Not bake, not pack on a whole bunch. Just the littlest bit. Because the concealers I use, they always have a color correcting agent in it. That's just the way I prefer to do my makeup. Then I put a little bit down my nose so I don't just have that brightening right under the eye and nowhere else. I'll do this here too. And I'll take a little bit and pop it on my forehead in that space that I didn't contour. Just like that. Just brought a little bit of life, a little bit of soul back into my complexion. I get really washed out in the winter time, and I like to bring the brightness or the nice bronzy shade back to my skin tone, which is why for highlighter, I'm actually going in with a body frosting Face and Body Glow. This is Gilded Glow by Laura Geller. It's my absolute favorite. I love it, and it's huge. It is so pretty. And I'm just going to clean the color out of my blush brush and use it because you can see it's angled, my crown blush brush. And I'm just going to use the same thing to highlight. And we're at 25 minutes, as you can see. A nice evening out or date, whatever look you want to call it, doesn't have to take you a long time. I'm just rolling into my skin. Of course, you can put some here because it is a body glow. You want to be glowy, radiant in the evening. I have like body liquid too that I use, and I'll actually set it with the Laura Geller. Cupid's bow. Because this is such a nice, pretty, soft glow, you can build it up without worrying about it looking so crazy. See how pretty and soft that is? Put my little frizzy bangs here down. And I'm going to go in with my mascara. This one is the Unlash by Wander Beauty. Another one of my favorites. So I thought I'd put some favorites, some fiction, and some brands from France in here. But this is a favorite of mine right now. I just love how it curls up. Such a good mascara. Look at the difference. I've got nice lashes, but come on, honey. I'm just saying. It just curls them right up. Like, you did not have to come in here and snatch my lashes like that. Like, nobody told you to snatch it. Nobody. And then there's always a piece that want to be a hater when you got things the way you like it. But good thing I put a little bit of powder there. It's getting right off. I'm going to hit up these bottom lashes. They always need some TLC. And the scoop in this really helps to get it. Grab onto those lashes. And see how it grabs onto those bottom lashes pretty well. And last but not least, lipstick. I'm gonna go a little bit warm because everything is so nude and neutral. That glow looks really pretty shifting in the light like that, right? So I'm gonna go in after Trevor Noah tells us about some investigations on the commercial. Okay, I'm gonna go and use my Stila Cosmetics Vino True Marsala Wine Lipstick. So glad I found this one. I'm always looking for like the perfect lip shades. There's so many different lip colors. I have over 700 lipsticks and counting because I love to buy lipsticks. And somebody's always coming up with something nice. And I just think this will add some warmth to our beautiful evening out look that we have created here. So I'm gonna go in and just apply. And there we are. Hold on. Gotta let these dry completely before you actually press together. So they can be super opaque. That's a trick to some of these really dark shades. Make sure nothing on my teeth, right? But this is our finished look. This is our evening out tutorial. We're ready to go to a play. We're ready to see a movie. We're ready to go wine tasting, cocktails, whatever it is we're doing. Holiday party, piano playing, you name it. We are ready, honey. It only took us 30 minutes and it would take less for you because you wouldn't be explaining the products that you are using. So you can honestly cut it down to 20 minutes. And this is a simple look, just 2 products and a bomb killer eyeshadow primer to keep everything sealed into place. Nothing crazy, not a ton of blending. I think you got it. You've got your evening out look. You can interchange this how you want. Put your shadows on that match your skin tone. Put your favorite lip on. But to me, the winner of this look is honestly just complexion. I think complexion is the most important for an evening out look. You want everything to kind of glow and center. And that's all I want to focus on. No crazy eyeliner, nothing fancy. Just a really soft look. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Keep up with the videos that we post on here. It's always something going on. Follow us on our Instagram account. Follow us on Facebook. It's all Multimedia Makeup Academy. And just keep up with us, guys. We have a lot of fun and we're educating at the same time. So have a good night. Have a good weekend. And hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Bye.